Hello everybody, this is Chase Oliver 68 here. Now, I'm not alone. I brought my dog Coco. Yeah, she's just chilling on my lap. I don't know why, because she's needy like that. But anyways, I'm here to bring you my Smackdown review. Before I continue on with the review, go check out the Canadian Warrior 1995. He's been asking for a plug, and so I said, you know what, I'll give it to him. So yeah, this is my first Smackdown review since my moving break, so let's get started. The show kicked off with Mark Henry coming out and basically wanting Randy Orton's ass. He wants to kick Randy Orton's ass, but turns out that ain't happening. Zack Ryder comes out and says that Orton and Henry basically cannot touch each other tonight. Or interfere in each other's matches tonight is basically what he was saying. And Mark Henry was pissed off because he wants Randy Orton tonight. He doesn't want to wait till Night of Champions. He wants to become world champion now, motherfucker. But Zack Ryder says no, 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 and basically says he has another match planned for him. Mark Henry doesn't like that and wants Randy Orton, tries to attack Zack Ryder. Ryder fights him off, bails though because, basically Mark Henry kicks his ass. And this leads out to Ezekiel Jackson, so we get Ezekiel Jackson versus Mark Henry. Mark Henry and Ezekiel Jackson, it was an okay match, nothing too special. Two big men going at it, especially at the size of Zeke and Mark, and their movesets are kind of, classic big men wrestling movesets. You don't really expect much for these two to put on a great technical match, but it was an okay match. It was a good way to open up the show. Made sense by Henry won. He's number one contender for the world championship, and you want your number one contender to look strong. And then not only that, Ezekiel, we obviously know that he's probably going to be in maybe the Intercontinental title shot championship match. Who knows? We do not know yet, so we do not know what's in store for these two. So it was kind of just kind of chill that we got to see this match. So that's it about that match. Next up, we got Sin Cara versus Tyson Kidd once again. Good match. The whole story, though, what the commentators were talking about was how Tyson Kidd and how Sin Cara Josh Matthews was going to interview Sin Cara. So this led to question, can Sin Cara speak English? And I bet you everyone was kind of interested in this. Let's move my thing so it's there we go. This is much better. Basically, everyone's like, hey, can Sin Cara even speak the English language? How is he going to commute? All this razzmatazz about Sin Cara maybe speaking tonight. And so Josh, goes up to interview after Sin Cara wins, of course, against Tyson Kidd. This leads to him talking, and people were surprised. He was tired after his match, of course, and he talked about how, this is an intense Sin Cara. How all over Mexico, Sin Cara was big. I dominated Mexico, and I come here to WWE, and I'm held back out of respect. But now no more. I'm intense. No moss. Intense Sin Cara. Basically what he said summed it all up. He's tired of being held back. He's done with it. This leads to Money in the Bank winner Daniel Bryan coming out. Is Daniel Bryan going to get the upper hand? What happened last time? No, Daniel Bryan just says it's surprising that he spoke English and then tapped out to his own submission move. Great job going with the Money in the Bank. But guys, don't worry. He beat Heath Slater. Oh my god, fuck the world. Heath Slater. Daniel Bryan Money. I swear, WWE. But I like this segment. The match itself, like I said, was okay. And not only that, it brought the side out of Sin Cara. Because WWE, if you really turn Sin Cara, this Sin Cara Hunico, I am guessing because he spoke pretty well English. If you guys are doing this whole heel turn thing, it better have been Hunico under that mask, and it better be setting up for Sin Cara versus Sin Cara in the near future. If not, I don't understand this heel turn whatsoever. But that's not a surprise with WWE. So next up, we get Divas title match. Yay! Our favorite diva, Kelly, versus one half of the divas of whatever the hell their name is, Natalya and Beth Phoenix. Kelly wins after an upset win over here. I understand that, Kelly kind of got bested by Natalya, and you don't want her to look too weak heading into a match with Beth Phoenix. You don't want Beth Phoenix to dominate. That's for Monday Night Raw. I understand why Natalya did not really get the win here or dominate Kelly at the end, because SmackDown is kind of SmackDown, most people only care about a little bit of things that are happening on SmackDown. They don't care about every little thing. And so I can understand why Kelly got the win here, because Divas Division is mainly a Raw title, in my opinion. It's mainly focused on Monday Night Raw. So the fact that Kelly won here and that the Divas of Doom didn't really get anything going here, they just kind of just, were just pretty much there for no reason. Like, they just pretty much had a match with her. Not for no reason. They just pretty much had a match with her. And it was cool because it showed Natalya mad. So it kind of makes you want to say, what are they going to do to get back to her at Monday Night Raw? So it was fine with me. No complaints here. Randy Orton cut a promo basically saying that Cody Rhodes, his opponent tonight, Cody Rhodes, saying that he's unstable, just like people call him unstable. And then he goes over and puts over Mark Henry. And it kind of felt really babyface, this promo to me. Definitely, it wasn't a great promo. I'm just saying it felt a lot more babyface than Randy Orton's promos headed to Christian, because, it's kind of like the John Cena promo where John Cena says, you know what, this guy's a big bad brute. Randy Orton said kind of like the same thing. He's a smart and cocky and intelligent Mark Henry, and we wouldn't say that about him most often. John Cena would have said, like, the same exact thing, and then say, but I never back down, or I never quit, and I'll win this match. Randy Orton kind of said the same thing. But you know what? It only takes three things to end it. One thing to end him, and that's an RKO. Kind of sounds like a John Cena, Randy Orton mixed together babyface promo. I don't know. That's just me. And I was just saying that it kind of sounds like that together. Nonetheless, this sets up for the main event, which would be Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. But we don't have that just yet, guys. Come on. Main event stuff for later, because we got Wade Barrett and Sheamus. But before Wade Barrett and Sheamus, Christian was in the ring, and Christian was basically doing, what does Christian do? Oh, Christian's bitching and moaning and bitching and moaning how he's going to get a title shot. God, this is like an Edge. This is like Edge's character back in the day. Where he's like, I need world title shot. Like, oh, God. Come on, WWE. Be original with this. But this leads to Sheamus coming out telling a story about his grandma's puppies or something like that. And basically said that you ran out of excuses. You're done, Christian. Get down of my ring, fella. This leads to Sheamus versus Wade Barrett. Sheamus ends up, winning by DQ thanks to Christian coming out. Christian and Wade basically beat the shit out of Sheamus. Sheamus gets knocked out. Good thing. It's going to probably end up being Christian versus Sheamus in a match. Maybe not this pay-per-view. Maybe the following pay-per-view, Hell in a Cell. But yeah, it turns out they're going to build up for a Christian Sheamus feud. Would have much preferred this for the world title. Just throwing that out there. Moving on, we got Air Boom, the tag team champions, in a rematch against the Monday Night Raw match that they had with Jinder Mahal and Great Khali. At least the tag teams are being focused. Now all I can say about this. Air Boom wins after Jinder Mahal pisses off Great Khali for whatever fucking reason. Freaking potato nose over here. Like, his nose is shaped like a fucking potato. Starts screaming at Great Khali over something stupid that Great Khali helped him to win. Like, basically helped him not to lose this match. And then he's like screaming. Khali pushes him and ends up in the trouble in paradise. And fuck, that was stupid. God, I don't know what WWE's thinking with Jinder Mahal and Great Khali. Whatever. It was dumb. At least the tag team champions won. And they promoted the tag team match for Night of Champions. If you guys did not know, the rated R superstar Edge is going to be making an appearance next week on Smackdown. It'll be interesting to see what will happen when he's on this Smackdown. Following up that, we get our main event, undashing the grotesque Cody Rhodes versus the World Heavyweight Champion Randy Orton, and Cody Rhodes is the Intercontinental Champion, so this makes a champion versus champion match. Yes! And then I love how the commentators say, it's rare that we ever see these matches. Huh? I'm pretty sure a month ago when it was Christian versus Ezekiel Jackson, after Money in the Bank, that pay-per-view, and that was just a month ago, basically before SummerSlam, it was Christian versus Ezekiel Jackson, and Christian's the world champion, Ezekiel's the IC champion. Pretty sure we saw that. It's not like we haven't seen this in like 8 months ago. We've seen it already earlier this year, so what can you do? So basically Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes have a match, and they were hyping this up very well, saying that it's a champions versus champions match, talking about the former Legacy members and the whole chemistry of Orton knowing Rhodes and Rhodes knowing Orton. This was a good match, and I enjoyed it. Both Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes did their work in the ring. Cody Rhodes played more of the dominator in this match that I've noticed, instead of Randy Orton, but I think Randy Orton's more comfortable when it comes to working with the Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase. It seemed like near the end, Cody Rhodes was dead tired. Like, he looked very slow. I don't know if that was him doing a great sell job, or just being dead tired. Either or, it was fine with me. The ending came when Randy Orton hits a RKO out of nowhere. What? No surprise there. So Randy Orton hits that move. Randy Orton standing tall, and you think, oh, this is another Smackdown. Randy Orton standing tall. The heel gets nothing going. Why should I order this pay-per-view? Didn't know. Mark Henry's like, I'm gonna win the world title. Mark Henry comes out, destroys, nothing to destroy Randy Orton, basically hits his moves on Randy Orton, starts beating the crap out of Orton, teases the fact that he might put the chair on the leg on Randy Orton. But Mark Henry says no, he sits on top of Randy Orton's with the chair. He's like, I could destroy you right now. I could destroy your leg, Randy, but I don't, because I want that world title. Thank you, SmackDown. Thank you, WWE, for finally understanding what I've been talking about on here. For making Randy Orton look like a babyface, getting his ass kicked, and having the heel kick his ass or run up him every week. And then finally make me interested in a Randy Orton babyface character. Do I like Randy Orton as a babyface? Hell no. But am I interested in this feud? Yes. Why? Because it's playing fucking physics. Heels on top, babyface is on bottom. And you pay to see this, people. You pay to see the babyface overcome that heel, and when the heel overcomes, that means the heel stock is rising, and you want to put another face in that title picture. And I'm going to be saying it. I think Mark Henry is going to win that belt. I think they're going to have him drop it to Sheamus. I am saying that right now. The way they are building this up, it seems like Mark Henry is going to win. Either that, or Randy Orton's going to pull the classic, babyface come from behind. I wouldn't care about that. This feud has been good, has been not great, not excellent, but it's been pretty good. The fact that they're building it up right, where the babyface is the one getting their ass kicked every week, and the heel is the one-upping them. The heel is getting the attacks in, and I don't know why they couldn't have done that with Christian being crafty. I don't understand why they couldn't have done that and then make it where I care, but this is making me care, and this is why I'm liking SmackDown. SmackDown this week was pretty good. I give it a solid B. Kept me entertained. I felt something special to it, and I love how they promoted next week's SmackDown with a returning Edge, so it could probably do a lot better next week. We don't know. We'll have to wait and see what they do with Edge. So pretty much that's it. I'm Chase Oliver 68. If you guys like this video, subscribe to me up above. Follow me on Twitter. Add me on Skype. Everything's Chase Oliver 68. People, enjoy your Friday night. Stay safe. And pretty much that's about it. I say that too much.